Okay. Now we're recording. Oh. It's just killing me. So I will definitely be watching Dark Cloud 1, not playing it. Ugh. It is. It is a shame. Although I did discover a list, so if I ever go back, I did save. I am a stickler for it. But I did find, where is it? Record catches, and this is the creepy part. Record catches and a bunch of email addresses to everybody who got their records. It's pretty old. I think this is like a 12 to 14-year-old post on game FAQs, but yeah, but it's been like 2 weeks. Again, I don't want to judge. I should have asked how long you were going to be, but I'm a day-to-day man. I do not have the attention span. But that is on my end. I should have asked. It was rude of me to start before watching your playthrough after saying that I was going to watch your playthrough. But I did a April Fool's joke where I streamed Dark Cloud 3 all day, and I figured I might as well end the day with Dark Cloud 1. And it actually was kind of fun, but oh man, there are some awful aspects to that game that just, it sucks the fun out. And like when I'm losing fun, I'm not playing a game. There are not enough moments in life. Oh god. One second, I left my drink in the fridge. Excuse me. There are not enough moments in life to not be having fun. Yes. I just hadn't seen you streaming or uploading to YouTube. So, again, on me, I could have messaged you. That is, again, on me. I should have messaged you. But I was not strong enough. Oh my god, man. I can't even think about it. I can't even think about it because it's going to make me angry. Fucking wasted all my water today. Ugh. Okay, let's just do that. I'm not hoarding on that. Hoarding. I just don't need it. Okay. So, this is gonna feel dirty. Oh, I almost don't even want to do it. I've never done this before. Yeah? Ooh. No, I didn't block you. I have no idea why I wouldn't. You know, honestly, that actually happens a lot. I think it's because I have a setting. I think I know what actually is happening. I think I have a setting that people can't DM me, and I clear or, like, discard the, like, conversation, and then people can't re-message me back because the conversation's ended. So I think it's a two, because that happened with somebody else the other day when I was watching Devil Chill. And I think that's what's happening, is I have it so people can't message me directly, but, like, if I message you, we can have a conversation, and, like, I'll clear the conversation. Because that's happened twice now, and I'm really getting annoyed with it. Actually, let me reopen a conversation. Because I guarantee it'll work. Yeah, no, it literally reopened it. Can you see this? I guarantee you can see it. I don't know why that keeps happening. That's super annoying. I hate Twitch. I hate all of these things, but I refuse to go back to the shadows. I refuse to just be somebody who lurks on Reddit and doesn't post about their gameplays. I refuse to... There's so many people who just... And I get it. I did it my entire life. I did not interact with the community. But, like, there's so many people who just hide shit. And it's like, I don't care. Like, I'm a massive asshole. Like, I have been my entire life. But, like, I'm getting it now. Like, I have been basically hiding secrets from the community. And, like, that's not cool. And, like, I get it now. You gotta share. Like, even if you don't want to. It kind of sucks, but, like, you gotta share. Oh, yeah. I mean, no offense, but I'm still not even beating this game. It's just... It's not who I am. I literally play to have fun. It's most likely diagnosable as a dopamine issue, but like, ugh, if I'm just not having fun, I'm not doing it. I'm not spending waking hours doing something I'm not, I don't want to say hyper fixated on, because it's not like that exactly. It is almost like that, but I don't know. It's like, I think at some point shiny hunting broke me. And like, yeah. And I think this is like the best way I can like put it into an explanation. But like one day during the pandemic, I was shiny hunting. And it was just like, I could actually be doing anything else right now besides looking at a Game Boy. And then I was just like, I could get another Game Boy. And then I was just like, am I actually going to buy another Game Boy to waste more time on? And then I realized I could play almost any other game in the world and complete any grind and actually always be making progress forward, whereas Pokemon is just literally fucking like putting your time in coin form and slot machining it. So like I basically vowed to play games where I actually felt like I was moving forward in a task. Which is hilarious that I fucking found myself fishing for so long. But I was making progress in fishing, which would make sense why as soon as I stopped making progress, I hated fishing. But again, I'm back in chapter 3 because I'm going to start doing stuff here. Oh wait, who was I going with? I think we were going to do Corrine. Am I all set? I've spent my stuff. Inventory's open. Am I all good to get back to grinding? I haven't played on this save file in like a long time. Using D2 as an example, you enjoy it for the fishing and grinding, while my fun comes from running the dungeons trying to level as efficiently as... Well, again, I've only been doing this fishing stuff for like 4 months. Like, this is very recent. But yes, the grinding. I'm going to... So what I want to do now is I'm going to get all of these to 76 for the rewards. Because this will give me rubies, and with the rubies I can make more stuff. Well, I mean, yes, but I mean... You gotta do the dungeons to get all the ABS. Absolutely. So I think Corrine will be the best choice for this. But the Flora badge gives you diamonds, so when I get to chapter 7 in 1,000 years, I will be able to get the card immediately. And if I ever do feel like fishing, I can just go after Nonky. No. It was definitely scratching the itch. I just think it has glaring problems. That, like... Oh, no, I don't do this level anymore. That's right. I do the second level. Whoops. I just, yeah, no, like, duels completely rip me out of my immersion. Because it's just like, well, shit, if I fail this, I have to do it to get the better reward. And then it's just like, what am I talking about getting better reward? I can't even do it. And then I'm not having fun. I've realized that, and I don't want to say this, but I think I've been tricked into thinking the fishing is better than it actually is. Because I think a lot of people play with the enhanced mod, and it's made me think that the fishing looks better than it actually does on a PS2. I mean, I get that I could have some better settings. I could be playing on a Seer TV. But it looks pretty fucking bad. Yeah, but I've been told by multiple teachers in my life, and this is just personal PTSD, that I shouldn't pursue band. I've been told by many friends that I lack something. I can't remember what it's called. I don't even give a shit. But that is nice to hear. But no, I just mostly wanted to get to the fishing. I wanted to get to the fishing. I wanted to play as Osmond. I think that was his name. I think it's the same. And I wanted to see the Wise Owl Forest. And the Wise Owl Forest was a fucking letdown. I mean, the Wise Owl Forest is still better than Rainbow Butterfly Woods. But again, that just brings me back to my other point, where it's just like, what the fuck is up with Rainbow Butterfly Woods? Where's the atmosphere? Like, it is not nearly as good as Wise Owl. And then it's just like, I don't know. Then it reminds me of Rogue Galaxy sucking ass. And then I just get sad. Honestly, it sounds horrible, but if I would have just stopped at Dark Cloud 2 and Dragon Quest 8, I would love level 5 to probably, like, the moon and back. But, ugh. They literally, to me, are the epitome of the, was it South Park who did the joke of a bunch of manatees, like, picking how things work? Like, again, like, Dark Cloud 1 gives you level up powder so early in the game when it matters, like when it's actually helpful. But in this game, by the time you get it, you don't really need it. I don't know, there's just, I don't want to think about it. And see, like, that's annoying. That just, like, upset me. I loved the forest. It was as atmospheric as I wanted it to be. I loved the way it looked, the way, like, I could run around it. It was claustrophobic. I did not expect that. It was very claustrophobic. I liked that, though. But the fuck, I hate enemies that steal from you. That goes all the way back to fucking Golden Axe. I hate when enemies steal from you. And it's probably just my anxiety, but like, oh my god. And then, yeah, it was icing on the cake to just be like, oh shit, like, fuck ever wanting to speedrun this game. Like, fucking 3 keys. High contrast DC levels get you to build up. Yeah. I mean, see, there were good things, but I was excited for the lore. I was really digging the more mature theme. But yeah, I'm not gonna play a game I'm not having fun getting through. I'll watch somebody else do it. It's what I have to do for Ark in 7 Days to Die. I'll do it for Dark Cloud 1. It won't be the first game. I do it for a lot of games like The Last of Us as well. I just don't enjoy games like that. I think they're great. God of War is another one. I had to watch both God of Wars. Oh, which sucks. I wanted to, like, enjoy the story to the newest God of Wars, but, like, oh, I just can't. There's something about the way the combat feels that it's just, like, it's not for me. But those are good games to watch, actually. Oh, what's his name? Hey, give him a shout out. What's his name? Oh, why can't I remember it? It has been a MK Fire and Ice? Is that it? No, I'd have to double check. I can't remember. But there's somebody that does no commentary playthroughs of games like that, and they go, like, perfectly all the way through. Did you see the... Yeah, no, that's why the whole reason I got into streaming was there was a lot of people on YouTube who I enjoyed watching, but, like, as the years got on, they were just like, no, we gotta spawn in this, we gotta do that. People want to see the action, they want to see this, they want to see that. And it's just like, are you guys even grinding anymore? Like, are you just spawning shit in so you can do more episodes? And they were like, yeah. And it was like, oh... Come on, just show us everything and cut out, like, the most boring bits. And they were like, no, we can get more action in if we do this. And it's like, no, come on, oh, come on. But, like, on the flip side, like, it's do what you do. If you're not having fun, change it up. But, like, I have every right to stop watching if you can take out 60% of the game. It's like, I like the action too. Yeah. But, like, I can blame people as well. Like, I mean, maybe I'm just old school, but, like, I still search everybody I watch by name. I don't use the, here's what's new. Mostly because one time somebody, like, wrote some weird personal shit, and it was just like, I don't know. It's like, I'm here to watch YouTube videos. Oh my god, I'm still in Dark Cloud 1 mind. I actually ran to the exit. But it was just like, I am here for YouTube stuff, not to chat with you, sir. I get that it's how you get engagement. I understand that, but... Since I don't follow that many people, it just looked like he was writing desperate messages. It's just like, oh my god, like, you're literally the only person I follow writing these messages. See, and that's what, and I guess it really just sucks because I thought the grind was trending. You gotta get going. But I thought it was because everybody was, you know, it was COVID. Everybody was locked inside. Every time I'd go on Reddit, somebody would be like, oh, are you filming yourself doing the grind? And I'd just be like, oh, why am I not filming myself? But as soon as the pandemic ended, nobody wanted to watch the grind anymore. Or maybe you're right and everybody just got addicted to watching the sauce. And it was no longer about the grind. It was simply about getting to the good. Oh, well, I mean, it's totally, again, I could have just asked and you could have said something like that, but I selfishly was just like, I'm going to play Dark Cloud 1. It's not your fault. It's me. I just decided to do it. I streamed like 10 hours of Rogue Galaxy, Dragon Quest 8, Dark Cloud 2, and Dark Cloud 1 on April 1st with the title Dark Cloud 3, question mark, question mark, question mark. And again, it was fun. I had a lot of fun. But then I got mad. And it's just like, it's a cycle. Like, it's so weird to even describe, but like, as soon as I catch a giant fish in that game, I'm just like, yes! Into the... Nope, no aquarium. Oh, shit. Well, I should have just been playing Rogue Galaxy. Oh, wait, no, that sucks for collecting. Well, I should just be playing Dark Cloud. And it's just like, oh my god. Should I be going back to Dark Cloud 2 to fish again? And here I am. But I told myself I wouldn't immediately go back to fishing. I'd have to do something else because I left because I didn't want to fish. So... It saves your top 20, which is really cool, but I can already see myself getting weird about it, trying to make sure that, like, my small records don't get kicked off by, like, other... Does it keep track of all 20 fish? Because that's really cool, but again, it's just gonna make me super mad that this game doesn't have that. I am an enigma. I'm almost never happy. If there's a way to not be happy, that's pretty much the way it's gonna go. It's just bad luck. Which is funny that I was also given the patience to do this shit. So it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of... I think it's actually kind of the definition of irony. Having... yeah, it's like... yeah. I think I just saw a comic about it today. About a boy being afraid to use his powers and another boy being jealous of his powers. Of self-sabotaging. It does sound reminiscent of it. But it's not so much that I am because I don't sabotage myself at any point. It's just as soon as I get something done, it's just like, okay, like, what's next? It's like the grind doesn't stop. There's always a bigger fish to fry. Which was weird about the fishing, because at one point there was no bigger fish to fry. I'd never been in that situation in my life, actually. That was kind of neat. But again, I never actually got to enjoy it. Because as soon as I got there, it was just like, well, what do I do now? But again, that was new. I'd never been at the top of anything. Even if it's a 20-year-old game fishing competition I made up. It was weird. But it made me realize that I'm pretty much never happy unless I am pushing myself forward. Because it's not so much about the it's kind of goofy, but it's more about the journey, I guess, I'm realizing. I don't really care about the results. Maybe that's why I never beat games. I really don't give a shit about the results. It is the journey. But again, that I do like the dungeon crawl. You can't get there without doing this. Okay. Who do I kill you first? Then you. Then you. And we make the switch. Oh, I lost a bunch to that guy on the edge. Half of his experience. I shouldn't. Oh, I should have waited. I should have waited. Do I feel like getting out of bounds? I haven't gotten out of bounds in a while. Let's do a little fishing. What level am I? It's the meat and bones. Oh shit, we got to 13 in 2 levels? That's pretty good. That's actually not bad. This is a good oob. I mean, I think that, and again, you can, I hate saying this. This sounds so lame. But I am from the 90s. So, like, it's almost hard to even stigmatize I don't even want to say stigmatize, but self-diagnose myself. But, like, I do have a fear of games from, like, the early days ending. Like, when you beat the game, it was fucking over. So, like, you always had a backup save file so you couldn't fucking lose all of your stuff. It's like, oh shit, am I in the final boss fight? No. And then you lose 400 hours of your game because as soon as that fight's fucking over, credits roll. So, like, that could be why I never beat a game. Do I want to look deeper into that? Maybe one day for $300 with somebody 70 years older than me. But not right now. Oh god, I haven't played in a while. I'm gonna fuck this up. Let's get it. Maybe I go higher for a softer shot. Oh yeah, fuck that up good. this. I bet I can do this. Nope. Oh, please move me out of bounds. Oh, you bastard. Alright. Is that right? No. Oh, that was a beautiful shot, though. Holy shit. I am going to have to practice getting out of bounds again. I have not... Ugh. What's it been? A week? Wait, actually, how long has it been? Oh, 9 days. It's been 9 days since I played Dark Cloud 2. I am like an addict. Do I fish for Mardans? No. No, I have been playing a video game at any time I can since I could. I distinctly remember learning what the word astonish means through context in Pokemon, and the word flamethrower, which, like, again, I can't tell you what age I was. It was my brother's. It wasn't even my Game Boy. It was my brother's. But it was the only time in my life I would be complimented for the size of my vocabulary. But, like, my teacher was just like, I'm shocked you understand the word astonish. And it was just like, that you're astonished. And it was just like, I remember that was like a pivotal moment for me. But I stole it from Pokemon pretty much. And that was about it. But it was a big moment for me. I don't even remember what school it was. Because I moved schools a lot until like 3rd grade. Kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd were all different grades, different schools. And then I had to move schools, but I was in the same district after that. I'll have to try a trial of it, but again, it's just that has the grind, but to me, it's lacking the gameplay, because it's just like, I don't know, what do I do with the fish? The dungeoning could be good. I'll have to check that out for sure. I do miss some, is it isometric? Cook them, sell them. Yeah, see, but it's just like, the missing part in that is like, in this I have a goal. Like, if I catch the perfect fish, I can breed other perfect fish, and then I can, you know, goof around with them. Yeah, see, it's just missing a little flair. If it had a little more flair, like if there was like a... Is there a mythical, like, fishing pole you can get just to show off to other people? Is there more than just 99? Is there like a 0.001% drop or anything? That's what I need. That's the kind of shit I need. Not to like show off to other people, but to like work towards. But at the same time, see, like, I don't like when it's just random. I need something that, like... It's interesting. There's a psychology to it. I'm not smart enough to fully understand it. Ugh, like, again, I thought Dark Cloud 1 was gonna be perfect. I think it was gonna keep track of my records, but again, my biggest fear there, and I didn't play enough to find out, was, like, if I ever caught a record Niler, and then I caught just a generic Gobbler, was the Gobbler going to knock my Niler off the list? And it's just like, well, that fucking sucks. Like, alright, take care. It was always... Or, it's as always. Do you want to make a choice real quick? I'm really bad at these. I always make the wrong pick. There's no pressure if you've already taken off. Red.
Very good.
Nice. Have a wonderful day. I hope that brings you great karma. Get him! Get him! You can do it! Nice. Alright, this grind is going to be legitimate. I think I might... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I think I might, like, try to take a stab at getting out of bounds. Just because it is Gila. Or Gila. Donkey. Another?
Which shall it be? Very good.
Nice. Something's off. Something's off. Something's off. I'm pretty excited about the new chapters of old JJK. I read a fan theory that, like, actually made everything so much better. And it was just like, okay, like, I don't usually like saying fan theories make everything better, but, like, this was one that actually made everything make sense. All the story wraps up beautifully. And it was just like, okay. Like... This might be one of, like, the all-time best if this works out well. But, again, just a fan theory. Don't, like, giving them credit. I mean, I do. That's why I'm bringing it up, but... You know what? It is just a fan theory. I will share it. Essentially, what's going to happen is Sukuna is going to... Because Kenjaku mentioned if he dies, somebody will carry out the merger no matter what. So this guy assumes that Sukuna will be the one to end up doing that. And he'll make some sort of binding vow that he's split into a bunch of pieces. And if anybody ever collects all the pieces, he's resurrected in another era. And he basically restarts the process. And it's just like, oh, god damn it. Does he just keep respawning in different eras fighting everybody? And that's like why Kashimoto was so excited. Or Kashimo? I can't remember the guy's name. Was so excited to get a shot at him because it just wasn't the right era or something like that. And it's just like, oh, god damn it. Like, that's good. That's cooking. 3 shots? That's fucked up. I used to take that shot, but I think we're going to try to take this one. Oh. Tell me why. Why do you hate me? Nope. That's sad. I gotta get my groove back. And they don't really, and I've seen a couple people bitch about this. I'll agree with them. I'm getting it now. I don't have my groove. I'm sucking ass. Why does the Spheda tutorial stay locked behind the title menu? I think after you beat the game only. I can't clarify that because I'd have to swap memory cards and delete some stuff and do a lot of things I don't feel like doing, but I'm pretty sure that is how it works. Like, you have to beat the game to unlock the tutorial Spheda bullshit, and it's just like, damn, like, I forgot how much it does suck to practice Spheda. Like, I got all my Spheda on that last big playthrough doing out of bounds shit because I stopped caring about, you know, like medals and stuff because that helped with the stress. Let's see what one session gets us. If I stopped messing with the out-of-bounds stuff, I could move a lot faster. Oh, fucking opening chest. I will do my best to never complain about not being able to open a chest. Fucking, you have to open a chest from the front. That gives the Mimic, like, an opportunity to hit you because they have immunity frames for some reason. Ugh. Dark Cloud 1, why are you so hard to love? Might have to give Digimon another try after all this turmoil. No! Oh, man. I'll admit it. I was functioning off of Dark Cloud 1 projectile speeds from the dragon. That was Not impressive. Did I already get the meat? Yes. What did I get my thing to? 16. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I don't need to be accepting that. I want to see what the chests are, because we've been having good luck. I don't know if he was going to get in the way of me opening this. Okay, so yeah, if we get rubies... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm doing diamonds, aren't I? Shit. What should I be doing? Do I want to do rubies so I can unlock my machine guns? Or do I want to do diamonds so I can unlock... I should do the rubies. What time is it? 2:25 p.m.? Let's do another run. After this, let's just grab the money real quick. And just see what like one run gets us. Let's just do a little bit of experimenting. Little experiments. And then maybe we'll go save up by Palm Brinks for a little fishing action. Do I want to do Palm Brinks? Not sure where I want to go. See, like, bam. Where's that? Why does that disappear? Why is that not... Hold on. Actually, why is that not 3 levels snapping instantly like a wrench? That's ridiculous now that I think about it. The first 3 levels should just disappear. That's the problem right there. I should already be like level 5. Nice, it all landed within a grabbable range. Could have used some of those in the fucking other game. Not really, I didn't need them. Well, I was at the Wise Owl Forest, maybe I did need them. Oh, what am I doing? I guess I could have checked the speed on the last one, since Monica was dead. Could have tried to get Oob. I had never heard that term actually used until I started watching Apex Legends competitive. Ugh. I miss watching Apex Legends competitive, but I don't think I've ever heard such a spoiled bunch of people bitch and complain as, like, professional shooter players. Like, I get the stress must be insane. But, like, I don't know, man. I respect the skill, but the narcissism is, like, unmatched. Like, each one always thought the devs were, like, listening into their streams on, like, how to fix the game. And it was just, like... It's like, okay, there's a difference between, like, theory crafting here and, like, I think you actually believe the devs are listening. It's like, they're not going to change the game to fit your playstyle, bud. Now, I will admit, they were probably some of the worst algorithm chasers ever. I despise, loathe, hate the word bomb now. 20 bomb, 30 bomb, 40 bomb, first ever 50 bomb. We dropped 125 kills. It's just like, I hated that era. That era of Warzone ruined, like, gaming for a few weeks for me. When people would just, like, start up a game of Warzone, and if they didn't pop off at whatever that container store was, they would just leave, and all of a sudden the lobby of Warzone was, like, 25 people. It was just like, you've got to be shitting me. Like, fucking everybody thinks they're a streamer now. Fortnite had the same problem, but, like... I mean, the 20 bomb was actually obtainable by a lot of people, and it was kind of surprising. But, like... Ugh. Warzone probably was one of the worst games for, like, my mental health. Just because I thought I was way, way better at that game than I actually was. Just because, again, my skill level put me in a certain tier of match, and then those people would all quit. So it was just me and the surviving people. And you know me, I'm sitting in whatever I can be, hiding. And, like... Hey, Wind! I am sorry to inform you, I have not checked that out. I've heard good things. That I tried to play Dragon Quest VIII, and there's either something wrong with my PS2 or my disc. However, I chatted with somebody else, and they should be able to help me get it running on my 3DS here. Or the 3DS version. I don't know. I'm not smart. I don't understand how any of it works, but I should be able to actually get my playthrough up and running even, which would save us 6 months of, like, playtime, but it still puts us pre-boat in Dragon Quest VIII. So we would be on a playthrough that's pre-boat, but has 6 months of grinding done, which would just be phenomenal. Yeah, so again, I'm not smart enough to understand any of it. But yeah, I spent 6 months grinding Seeds of Agility, Seeds of Life, Seeds of Defense. Well, not so much Seeds of Defense, because those drop... I think it's a 1 in 256 from Metal Slimes, and I was grinding Liquid Metal Slimes for Elevating Shoes. Or Sandals? Are they Sandals or Shoes? I can't remember. Anyways, it would save 6 months of real-life time of resetting blue chests that only respawn every 24 hours. But I had Jessica to max wisdom, which soft cap was like 555, but I took her to 999. Oh, nice. I hope I can pull this shot off. Come on, I've been screwing this up all day. Oh, no. Oh, that might actually be good. Oh, maybe I should have had it move me there. Oh, damn it. Maybe I should have had it move me. What'll that do? Will that shove me into the rock? No. Just shoves me backwards. Oh, oh, we're in the big rock. Oh, oh. Oh, come on. Oh, we're so fucking close. Let me out of bounds. Oh, we're so close. Yes! Eventually. Holy crap. Could that have taken any longer? Oh my god. Oh. Real mini games. Like, much love, total respect. I dig the shit out of it. The Insectatron looks pretty cool. I'm excited to battle bugs and Rogue Galaxy, but like, that's not a mini game, dude. If you have to learn an entire meta, it's not a mini game. It's a game. And like the fact that like, I don't know. I don't understand how the catching insects works. Oh shit, not bad. That's handsome. I think it's world record time. That's not a world record, obviously, but I want to be able to put them in my tank, and I want to be able to name them. But no, yeah, depending on what happens and how I get things set up, I need something like an R4 maybe to like download my save file. But if I get an R4, I should have access to like cheat codes and action replay and whatnot. And with that, I might actually be able to access a bunch of the DLC stuff that they won't give us, which is like super lame. And if that's the case, I might even just start over. Because if I was to start over, I could do like a super cool challenge run or something with like all the unique gear that's from the DLC that nobody's ever gotten to use in one playthrough, most likely, because you would have to just collect the DLC items as time went on, but not play through the game. And I have no idea who would have done that, but if they did, they're being way smarter than I am. Well, I didn't even own the game, but I would have never done that. That's not bad. I wonder if I can fit Princess in there. Because I could always change the gender. But that'll probably... you know, I could catch a PB. I'll never catch the world record. The world record's probably cheated if I had to guess. Not cheated, but dreamed. I think that. I throw shade. After seeing that Pokemon Fan 4000 posted that their world record is a 61 centimeter, it was just like, what? I think it's Gummy. I'd have to check. I distinctly remember they had a 61 centimeter Piccoli. But it was just like, oh, what the fuck? It's like I've tied myself twice at 59.6. It's like I didn't even think 60 was like fathomable. It's like you're telling me getting 39. Holy shit. That's actually incredible. That's good. I mean, you throw more than just shade at times. Oh yeah, absolutely. I throw more shade than a tree. I'm a volatile person. Never said I wasn't. I am here because I get results. And to share them. Tired of just being the weirdo who's angry at home. I'm the weirdo who's angry at home and shares the stuff. I'm firing up my Google Drive and starting collecting more. Wait, Dark Cloud or Dark Cloud 2? I am not in a Dark Cloud like mood. Ugh. A game has done nothing but rub me the wrong way today. It's a handsome donkey. Dark Cloud 2, go for it. I'll never say you shouldn't. I'm a big fan of that game. Ugh. No, I shouldn't have done it. But when I played, on April 1st, I did my Dark Cloud 3 kind of April Fool's stream. I didn't even plan on doing it, but it just sounded fun once I started it. But, like, I played Rogue Galaxy, and then I started doing the Insectatron in that game, and it was really fun, but, like, I think I failed 80% of the bugs I tried to catch, and it was just like, I don't understand this. It's weird. I'm wasting resources, and 2 hours have gone by, and I've caught 2 bugs. Ugh, see, like, that's so handsome, but, like, 61 centimeters is just, like, it's a totally different fish. It's absurd. But it was just like, man, like, I didn't realize how different the Insectatron was from, like, Finny Frenzy. And, like, it's a good thing. I like that it's as in-depth as it is. On my next playthrough, I am doing one more playthrough of Rogue Galaxy. There are some things I can only do in one more playthrough, so I'll have to do them. But I'm gonna do Insectatron in that playthrough. Okay, wait, no, this is a Gobbler. Never mind. I was like, this is good. This is like a 60-centimeter Gobbler. But it was just like, man, this is just so different than fishing. And then I played, I don't know, 8 hours of Dark Cloud 1, so I feel like I have a better grasp on the game. And, like, I really do enjoy it from, like, my aspect of, like, play style. Like, grinding, putting as much time into, like, each dungeon to get, like, a weapon as strong as you can before you're, like, moving on. But, like, there's just some design flaws that just rip me out of the immersion and go, oh, yeah, I forgot, Dark Cloud 2's a thing. Like, the fishing is so much cooler in that game. I like the fishing spots. I like the fishing just in general. Like, you can see the fish. The locations are nicer. I mean, they don't look nicer, but I like them more. They have more, like, character to them than just being, you know, like, generic River 4. And the fish are massive. I don't like which species are massive, but they're massive. But, like, that's it. Like, once you catch the fish, he literally throws it back, and it's just like, oh, like, that was mine, dog. Alright, this is not where I want to be. Generic River 4 is my favorite. Hey, man, I like getting out of bounds. I like Generic River 4, but after, and again, that's my problem, is, like, I liked playing Dark Cloud 1, but it's just, like, I don't know. There's a feeling I get when I'm, like, playing a game, and it's just like, oh, yeah, this is good. We're like, I am having, oh, shit, 6 hours have gone by? Okay, like, we'll be back. And then, like, I'm playing, and then all of a sudden the game's just like, this is ABS down. And it's just like, wait, no, this is the level I needed. I've played for fucking 14 hours. What do you mean the best level in Dark Cloud 1 is ABS down? Like, ugh, who designed this? And it's just like, I don't know, there's just like a moment where it's just like, I realize that it's just like, as much as I am enjoying the game, I could be playing Dark Cloud 2. And like, it just sucks, because like, I don't know. I feel like I've played this game too much, but at the same time, you play what you enjoy. I strangely only like Chapter 4 Giorama, and like, it makes me happy to know a lot of people do, because I thought it was just because I couldn't beat the boss. I just assumed it was me being a kid and just being like, yeah, I'm just gonna do some Giorama. But like, it is actually fun to do the ocean Giorama. It's sad I didn't fish more, because I don't ever remember catching big fish as a kid. I don't ever remember catching big fish as a kid, which is sad. But like, I mean, like, what are you gonna do? Like, you can't just force big fish. Which is funny, because as a kid, I don't even remember, like, losing fish, but, like, I wasn't the best. I didn't have, like, all the skill in the world. I gained that later in life. Nice. I mean, I've always just been into grinding to some degree. Like, it's just always been kind of how I play games. I like getting overpowered early. But at a certain point, I had a friend that had, like, one of those cheat code discs. And we would just basically level up weapons with, like, we'd put maximum synthesis points on the weapons and just level them up to insane points. But, like, again, what was funny was that was actually keeping us from beating the puppet Shingala, because we were always too strong. We would just annihilate it. And we never figured that out. I stopped playing this game, though, from, like, the Xbox to the PS4 era, because when I got a PS4, I started playing this game again. Because I was just like, whoa, no way, Dark Cloud 2 is on the PS4. I distinctly remember that. Because, like, I played nothing but Final Fantasy 2. I got let me rephrase that. I got a PS4 for Final Fantasy 12 and Kingdom Hearts, like, whatever edition. And then I remember, like, getting on the PS Store and seeing Dark Cloud 2 and just being like, whoa! And then my PS4 died in the middle of my first ever pre-Lin playthrough, which was like 4 years ago now. And I was just like, oh, I'm onto something great here. And I decided I was going to try it again. I'd spent like, I don't know, 50 hours on it or something like that. And I was just like, I'm going to try it again and I'm going to do it even better. And I was just like, you know what? Maybe I should start streaming, because every time I get on Reddit, there's always somebody in the comments section of the post I'm at, and they're just like, oh my gosh, did you stream this? And the OP's just like, no, I don't like streaming. I just do this to have fun. And I'm just sitting there like, man, shit, I do this to have fun, but like, why the fuck don't I stream? Like, what the fuck do I have to lose? So I started doing it, and it turns out it's actually just a lot of fun to click. It's very therapeutic. It's nerve-wracking at first. Or maybe that's just me and my anxiety. But it's very therapeutic at a certain point just to click that start recording button and, like, know that you're playing, having a good time, and if anything unbelievable happens, it doesn't fucking matter. You don't have to whip your phone out. You don't have to fucking hope that somebody saw it. It's recorded. You can throw it up online and share it with everybody later and have fun. I love that. It's one of my favorite things. And, like, again, it's so funny because it comes full circle to what I was talking about earlier. But, like, the shiny hunting community are the ones that got me into that. Oh, look at that Spheda. That might be a perfect out of bounds. But, like, just how close-knit the Shining community is like, it's just so wholesome. Where it's just like, you could spend months working on just getting a different color of pixels. And the fucking whole community is just like, yeah. And it's just like, good shit, dude. I like this fucking kind of camaraderie. Camaraderie? Yeah. Let me read your message, though. I've been ignoring you. I apologize. I did cheat Destiny 2. I used it for infinite money and got myself tons of gold bars, so I always had enough money for building features. Yeah, nice. Nice. I don't know why, but my brain just never processed the whole gold bar thing was how you get... It was like the game's bank system. Oh, now, see... Is it a different kind of out of bounds, or should I just be doing this every time? Should I just be doing this every time? You know, I really... You know, maybe I should reach out to Pokemon. You know, I wonder if Pokemon Fan 4000 actually... I should look through their videos. I wonder if they actually know a way to open the dev menu on the PS2. Or, like, cheat any item in. Because I want lures. I want lures so bad right now. I don't want to be in Chapter 4. I want to have lures now. What's the point of letting the player make the lure rod if they can't use it for 2 more chapters? You better fucking let me out. Success! I really wanted to get a cheat device I might have to just get emulator. I might just have to play this game on a fucking emulator. Might have to cheat. Might have to join the cheaters. Oh, that'd be sick. Oh, I'd love to have lures right now. I don't actually. What would I even catch? Bakus and gobblers in Chapter 3. That does kind of suck. But I could have it pre-grinded. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Let me just... Is this... Who is it? Is it... Oh, is it damage storage? Enabling debug mode with damage storage. Okay. I've watched that. Okay, okay. I did not realize that was a PS2 friendly. Well, thank you. I've watched so many of those glitches trying to figure out if I could hop on my PS5 or something and attempt it. And it's like, I watch him explain it and go through the motions, and it's just like, I don't fucking... Like, if I could even set this up, I think I'd be able to understand it. But, like, I don't even think I could pull off the setup in an actual game. I think I would have to cheat the stuff in, and at that point, why am I even doing it to fucking open the debug menu? Oh, 5137. That's a handsome fish. What the fuck's with a giant Gila? Why am I catching giant Gila? But it would be really cool if I could just, you know, spawn in my lures. Start lure fishing. Again, you should be able to invent the... You should either invent the lures or you get the lures earlier. It makes no sense. Alright, this doesn't feel like monster fish water. But nope. With Pokemon Fan coming back and releasing how big their largest fish were, I don't know, it's pretty much over. You told us what the largest fish in the aquarium could be, I believe. I think you said it was 200 centimeters was the largest fish in the aquarium, which tells us pretty much Nonky and Kaji. Piccoli, Gila, Gummy, and what's the other one? Man, why are these Gilas so big? And all 52 centimeters. And Neji are all 61 centimeters, I guess. There's a bunch of other miscellaneous fish. I mean, we could probably still take guesses at, but it's just like, I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to join Pokemon Fan 4000 on this one, and just like, there's no way I can stream for long hours anymore of fishing. It's just literally gambling my life away. It's turned to Pokemon grinding, and like, I don't know. I never thought I'd say this, but I would actually have to do like a subathon to fish again like that, I think. Well, that's handsome. Not bad. That's a good looking fish. That's a damn fine fish. That's a damn fine fish. But no, I'm thinking about doing a subathon. I'm thinking about, or not a subathon. I can't do a subathon because I don't have a subscribe button. But like, I was thinking about setting something up. I was thinking about that finally. I was thinking about trying to do my own, how long can I stream for? get like a camera to put on the cats when I'm not, like when I'm sleeping, because I don't sleep for I sleep for like maximum 6 hours. A maximum of 6 hours. So like if I did like a subathon or whatever the equivalent would be for me, since I'm not an affiliate, I could do some crazy shit. If the people wanted it, I could stream for weeks. I'd get irritable and angry, but like, I wouldn't give a shit. If people watched it and I was making progress in games, I'd fucking do it. I'd keep switching games most likely to keep my fucking sanity, but... Shit, if people are watching, I don't give a shit. I'd start doing I've always wanted to do Nuzlocks, but like... Again, it's Pokemon, man. Pokemon is like such a fucking... Why are all my Gila this size? Why? Don't make me think this fucking game is seeded again. I don't need this right now. Jesus fucking Christ, what is with these Gila? What the Gila? All of the Gila! 50 to 52 centimeters. It's a beautiful fish. I fucking love I fuck with the Gila. It's such a good fish. But... I'm here to grind monsters. I just want to see some fish. Oh, that's handsome. Are Nonki on this? Is this another gobbler? I was gonna do a rendition of the Twilight Zone by saying, I'm gonna say, I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. But I was going to sing to the theme of the Twilight Zone, chucking my bobber on down to the Gobbler Zone. But like right before I said it, it was just like, I don't think I want to sing that. I'll say it, but I don't think I want to sing that. Chucking my bobber on down to the Gobbler Zone. I think it would have worked, but I don't think I want to sing those words. I almost said it. Those words were almost sung out of my mouth. Off key and off-putting. Right. Let's check a bomb nut. Let's do a stoneberry and a bomb nut and get out of here. But no, like, again, even this feels better. Like, because again, if I do potentially catch the ultimate fish, unlike Dark Cloud 1, Max doesn't just fucking throw it away. I get to move on. There's another stage. I get to breed fish. I get to race those fish. There's more stuff to learn, but like, as much as Dark Cloud 1 intrigues me, the fishing just ends, which sucks. And again, it sucks because you look at Rogue Galaxy and it's just like, shit, look how much stuff they've got going on. But then it's just like, oh, this isn't a mini game. This is a job. This is like way fucking harder. So, here I am. It's like the fucking Thanos meme all over again. I did say I was gonna throw a bomb nut. This will give me a second chance to, if I want to, go back to Chapter 4 and level up the Lure Rod to max. I did level it up. I didn't level it up to max. I quit. I streamed for like 14 hours and just gave up. I was falling asleep. Stop! What are with these suspicious healers? Oh my god. But I did miss one fish in the leveling up process. Not like it actually, I mean, mattered, but... where's the exit? Can I oob? Can I oob even further? What's the oob radius? Y'all want to let me get even further out real quick? Let's just shoot our shot. What's it like? What do we got back here? Oh, it's one of them ugly ones. Hold on. Is this a giant circle? No, dude. What? Meow. Meow. Wow. Wow. Dude, holy shit. Why does this game not have racing? Can I just trap myself in being infinite? I probably can. Can't I? I absolutely can. Nope, I'm back in game. Son of a bitch. I'm on the shittiest piece of map. At least I have this warmth. It's 3 p.m. So if I think I run another one of these, level up the Gemron. We could go save up at Palm Brinks. Maybe. I don't necessarily have to go for a giant... And here's the thing. I don't have to go for a giant Kaji to breed giant fish, apparently. Although... I guess Nonky still is kind of... Ugh. Knight, are you there? You're my only hope. You are literally my shining knight. Or my knight in shining armor. It is literally you or me to figure out if Nonky go to 180. I mean, I guess Pokemon Fan is back, so like maybe they'll get bored and they'll go for it. But it doesn't seem like they actually fish. I think they genuinely only fish at the end of levels. They might be a big fisherman. I don't know. I'd have to talk to them, but they don't seem like much of a chatter. But I've never really reached out. I reached out like months ago when they weren't back, but maybe I should reach out now that they're back. And then there's Don Doken, but they only fish if other people are fishing, so... Although I will say they're no longer a lurker and they actually do post now, which is good. I used to be one of those people. I used to just sit at my house on my phone, looking at other people's posts, comparing them to my playthroughs, and just being like, I've done that. And then just one day during the pandemic, I was just like, why the fuck am I not sharing this stuff? Like, why am I some sort of fuck... Oh, no, what was it? Oh, which is really funny, because now that I'm remembering it, the people said the guy from the video was most likely not even truthful in it. It was I think it was the Rixer's video about the history of God of War speedrunning, or something like that. But basically, like, the story went that, like, everybody was getting, like, the best times they could in God of War, and then this one guy showed up out of nowhere, and was just like, why are you guys doing everything so slow? And everybody was like, well, it's the best way to do it, like, you might not know that. And he was just like, well, no, there's better ways to do it. And he more or less, like, changed the way everybody played the game. But it later came out that he was most likely a, what are they called? A playtester, and he actually knew a lot of the bugs and glitches in the game from, like, the fucking, hey, playtester, here's what we need you to fix. Or not fix, but test. So, like, he wasn't totally truthful, which kind of sucks. But I remember watching that video and just thinking, like, why the fuck am I this weirdo who sits here with his fucking achievements, not sharing them? Like, I am a fucking loser. Why do I hide my fucking progress and stuff? So, again, it's not like I've changed the world, but it's been fun. I don't know why I didn't share my stuff. Well, mostly for incompetence sake. Like, I didn't actually know how to stream for, like, the last few years. It has just gotten to be so easy to do that, like, even a caveman could do it. But again, back to my point, unless you figure something out in the code or I catch a giant numpy, there's, I think, 2 other people who are going to figure it out. So it's you or me. If I had to guess, it's going to be you 3, not me. Because I've lost the will. Although it's not back, but it's going to have to do because fucking Dragon's Dogma 2 broke my heart in under 10 minutes. Dark Cloud 1's just getting... Oh, I can't. I don't even want to think about it. And Rogue Galaxy's been a lot of fun, but... I'm scared about that game. I think it's going to come to an end. Well, no, actually, that's not true. I know... I take that back. You know what? I know it doesn't come to an end because you grind the last dungeon over and over. Take it back. I actually, without spoiling it, I do know... Well, that is spoiling it. Oh. I made myself sad. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so I do know Rogue Galaxy doesn't end. Minor spoilers. I actually do know that it doesn't end. Okay. So... we'll probably just beat Rogue Galaxy. You know, I might actually just speed through Rogue Galaxy. Oh, yeah. Maybe we speed through Rogue Galaxy. Enjoy the story. Just don't do a lot of the side stuff. Do all the side, like, planets and quests and stuff, but, like, not the Insectatron and the factory. And then make sure I have all of the outfits and start my second ultimate playthrough. Maybe that's what I do. Ooh. Maybe that's what I do. Yeah. Because if I restart... The scariest thing is, from what... I mean, even the guidebook says it, so it's kind of spooky. I don't know why I did that. I could have done that later. It says the Insectatron is, like, unbelievably expensive. It honestly says you should do it at the end of the game, if I remember correctly. And, like, for my 2 minutes that I spent with it, it was 2 hours. It was pricey. Feeding, like, animals in that game, bugs, animals. There's more than just bugs. Insects, which is funny. Is pricey. It's not like this game. You don't trust guidebooks anymore. I don't know how to feel about all that. I don't trust them in the sense that, like... I don't know. Again, I really don't know how to feel about it. Because, like, I was in that boat. I didn't trust guidebooks at all. I thought they were just people who thought they knew more than us back in the day. and had access to a photocopier and, you know, above average artistic skills. Is that right? I don't know. I don't know. But it's what I thought. Fucking sue me. But after the whole debacle with this game and my fishing exploration, and it was just like, why does this guide have information on out-of-bounds rivers, and like it doesn't acknowledge that they're out-of-bounds rivers, and there's like a bunch of translation issues and all this, and it made me realize that. But like, so yeah, so that like that's the whole problem, is this game guide made me realize that like sometimes that the fucking people who write them have information that they don't even understand. So it's just like, are they getting this shit straight from the developer? Like, that's fucking adorable. But like, I don't know. Like, I just don't know. Because yeah, the guide for that, and I love it. I love that because like it really pushed me even deeper into fishing when we realized that there's Starlight Canyon raining, Lower Starlight Canyon, and Lower Starlight Canyon raining. And it's like, well, wait, hold on a minute. What? And you realize, yeah, that just simply at some point in the development cycle, they decided that the upper levels of Starlight Canyon, or I don't even know, they might have been lower. We just don't, there might have been like stairs down. We just don't know. Oh, that'd been so cool if there was like a little section of like stairs in Starlight Canyon originally that like took you down to the lower river. Like some sort of little dock or something. That would have been cool. I just assumed that they raised the height of the cliffs. But I guess you could have just walked down to like at a certain spot. There was like a little pier or something. I never even thought about it that way. I never even thought about it, but I have Corrine with me right now. And she's the lucky girl, and I wonder if... Fuck it. I wonder if she matters for fishing. Fuck Fabio and the other girl. Those Furbits never helped me for shit. Alright, we're gonna wait a little bit until morning, and then I'm going to save. Because maybe I have a little bit of a theory. I wasn't gonna share this, but listen to me talk about how I don't like not sharing. And then sit here and not share something. I have a final statement on all this. I think the world record fish is just going to be caught. I do. I genuinely do. I think somebody is just going to walk into a dungeon. Not like just some beginner. It's not possible. It's not possible to catch the biggest imaginable fish in this game on a basic rod. Some noob isn't going to do it. Although I did see somebody catch a big ass fish the other day and I was quite impressed. I wanted to reach out to him, but every time I reach out to some random stranger online about their fishing, they never fucking respond to me. And if they do, they give me like the most like, hey, don't fucking murder me kind of like response. And it's just like, fuck you. Like, I'm trying to be as friendly as possible. Like, does that make me sound like a skinwalker trying to be friendly? Like, honestly, I do get pretty good results just by being an asshole. It's abrasive, but at least people know you're not gonna fucking get weird on them. If you're already weird and abrasive, how do you get worse? I guess you could be racist. 6 a.m. Is that... That's probably safe. You know what? We'll push it. But yes, I do want to agree with you. Like, that absolutely was how I... Wow, this feels like it's taking forever. That was how I felt about retro game guides. Was just like, wow, this is literally just some guy who, again, has a nice fucking photocopier. A nice book bounder, some shit. A hookup at a printing press, something. But nope, it appears they have some sort of inside information to some degree. To some degree. And it's not just the guy who cleans toilets. Oh shit, wrong thing. Whoops, wrong button. Ugh. You would be, no shit, living rent-free. Well, I wouldn't say rent-free. That is the term. I don't have a better term. You'd basically be living rent-free in my head every day if you fucking figured out the max sizes for Nonky. Because I find it hard to believe that it's smaller than a Kaji. At this... I mean, like, it is at this point. But, like... I don't know, man. He caught a 171 Nonky. Pokemon... That's Pokemon Fan 4000. Let's start up here. And then a 176 Kaji. So, like, it sounds to me like they put all their time into Nonkis and then switched to Kaji. And it's just like, shit. Like, will they ever go back? Maybe I need to go back. Nobody else is caught above a 171 Nonky. Is it? Do they stop at 180? Should I switch back to Kaji? Is Kaji my only chance at a 200? But, like, shit, I don't know. Like, I guess Nonky still is a big mystery. I don't like thinking about it, because every other fish isn't really fun to think about, but Nonky is it's still a mystery. I will admit the Nonky mystery is alive. That is not what I wanted to see. But, like, I think the magical number is, like, 198 now. I think you want to fish big enough that you can... Well, no, 200's still the magical number. Okay, these fish are tiny. What the fudge? I tell you what, once I get a hold of that RPG maker, it's over for me. That is where, like, all of my time is gonna go. And I'm telling you, when I make a game, I don't know how hard that shit is, it's gonna have the best minigames. No regressing stats, no losing stuff because you forgot to feed. Quality of life improvement. If I did something like I had an aquarium to feed fish in my game, a little indicator on the bottom right here, next to where it says zoom, have a little fish icon. Just a little fish icon pop up to let you know, hey, your fish is ready to be fed. And it's just like, shit, oh, thanks for the reminder, game. Little things. Little things. Oh, I haven't caught a pickly from here in a long time. You know, I want to stand in my spot. Why am I standing in his spot? Fuck his spot. I want to stand in my spot. But yeah, like the Dark Cloud 2 game guide also says that the bigger fish are further out in the water, and it's just like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, in a circular body of water, like, what? Like, are you telling me to cast out into the exact middle? What I think what it actually means is the higher your flight is, the bigger fish you catch, and it's probably just a translation error. But, again, I don't know, man. There's shit in that guidebook that's very clearly wrong, and then there's shit that it's just like, how do you know that? I did call out a guy on Reddit. This was months ago, actually. I thought this was recently, but now that I think about it, it was months ago. I did call a guy out on Reddit because he was just like, oh yeah, whenever you reset the game, it doesn't like, oh, what did he say? I'd have to find what he said to talk a bunch of shit, but he basically said a bunch of stuff about like fishing and resets and stuff, and I was just like, how do you know all this? Like, how do you know any of that? And then they just never responded to me, and it was just like, ugh, like, why are you people like this? But I can't remember. There was something about like every time you reset the game, for the first 12 hours, it doesn't like have a set time. So you're just in like some sort of weird twilight zone, but it was just like, how do you know that? Like, what do you mean? It's like, that's very clearly not true. Like, if you start the game up in the morning, you're in the morning. That's a handsome Baku Baku. Not bad. We take those. But, God, I hate it when people do shit like that. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. It's one of the reasons I don't like interacting in situations like that anymore. When, like, somebody's just like, hey, how's this work? Because there's always somebody who has fucking, like, some bullshit method that's worked for them their entire life. And it's just like, okay, that's cool that that's worked for you, but, like, it's all placebo. Here's another story. I was recently talking to somebody about the Happy Clowns because they were convinced, and I was convinced of this as well until, like, a few years ago. But, like, if you found a Happy Clown and you picked a box and, like, say the prize was, like, the good prize was in the red box, the next time you got a Happy Clown, the good prize was going to be in the other box. But, like, that's not true. It's very likely that'll happen to you, but it's not true. They can have this, like, the same box have the same good prize in it. But I believe that's anchoring bias. No. Survivorship bias? It worked for them, so it worked, yeah. Anchoring bias would be them latching on to the first thing that worked, which is true, but I don't know. I think it's survivorship bias. Alright, so we fished for a whole day. No world records. Did get some grinding in, though. How do our monsters look? What did we get done? 15 and 16? Yeah, not bad. Not bad for an hour and a half, plus some out-of-boundsing and some fishing. See, like, It's just my problem. Like, I really, really, really wanted to like Dark Cloud 1. But I just don't think it's gonna have the draws that this game has for me. Like, it doesn't have the Spheda to get out of bounds and go fishing. It doesn't have the goofy-ass fish breeding. It doesn't have all that extra fun stuff. It does have some phenomenal potential for getting... You know, if I ever... I might... I could see myself potentially restarting Dark Cloud, or... I don't even know if it's possible. Doing the broken dagger glitch? No, because I'd rather just get overpowered myself, because I know I could. Because now that I'm familiar with that game's game... game recognized game. But, like, I hate rushing through something just so, like, oh, it gets good at the 40-hour mark. Like, that's fucking... That just makes me not want to play it even more. But, like, I genuinely know that if I push through and I got to Shipwreck and I could grind Shipwreck and I could fish in my free time, like, I would enjoy it. But, like, it's just, that's not me. That's so fucking lame sounding to me. Alright, anyways, we are at the 1 hour, 47-minute mark. I'm probably going to end after we catch this tartan. I don't think I'm going to save. So it'll just be a reset ending. So as always, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for... Oh, I'm dropping frames like mad. What a perfect time to end. Excellent. So as always, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. The next Steam sale goes up in, like, July, I think. I might focus on writing, and then take a break from writing, get a little burnout on writing my own game, come back to gaming, and then when the RPG Maker goes on sale, most likely for the Steam sale, I can purchase that, and I'll have all my story shit done, and we can get into figuring that out. I've got some good ideas, but I actually need to put them on paper in a sequential order. Like, I've just got ideas written down from, like, card games, and I wrote, like, a first chapter for, oh man, I'm dropping frames like crazy. We'll end here. I wrote, like, a first chapter for a novel, and I drew, like, some pages for a manga. This is all from the pandemic, just to keep my mind, you know, moving. But I'm pretty much going to use my ideas from that, combine them all into one solid, cohesive idea, and then try to work that into a story, and then work that into, you know, like a playable game. Because, you know, every story isn't a game. But I've got some really good ideas. I've already got, like, difficulties planned out. I've got, like, party stuff working out. But, like, again, I mean, there's stuff that once I get a hold of RPG Maker, that's going to be totally, like, art style and all that shit. Fuck, man, I don't know. But anyways, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Stay positive. You know what it looks like to not be positive. I set a prime example. Take care.